Welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you for joining me. If you're new, you know what to do. If you like me, then you can just subscribe and stay forever and ever on this channel. But anyways, thank you for listening and for being here. So guys, I'm just gonna be updating you on my life really, because I feel like it's been long overdue. I remember that I made a poll on Instagram and Facebook, which was like life update versus log maintenance, and then you guys voted mostly for life updates. So I was like, scrap it, I'll do that next time. So simply because I've been going through the most and a lot has been happening in my life, so I felt like, now let me just like let the dust settle, then I'll just make a video then when I'm ready. So that time has come and here I am. I know last time I spoke to you, um it was when I actually got, I think, my job, and I was so thrilled. I remember. So I think there's a video. I'll just link it in the description box. So it's out that it's funny. It's funny. So it turns out that this video that I'm shooting now, after that one that I was telling you that, guys, I'm employed. Now that I'm shooting this video, I'm unemployed. So yes, guys, I lost my job. So this happened on the 26th. Okay, my last day at my job was on the 26th of February. So that was the last Friday of Feb. So that's when I was celebrating my last day at that place of work, which I learned a lot and which I took away a lot from, and it was amazing being there actually. What happened was, obviously, due to the pandemic, a lot of companies weren't doing that great, due to the obvious. So that happens that it happened that my group, or the company that I worked for, was going through the same thing. So I did see this coming, because literally every second day you'd watch the news, you'd get to learn that this and this, or this company or this group is closing down, and this number of people are going to end up being unemployed and so forth. So in a way, I made reservations for that kind of a disappointment, in my life, because the struggle that I went through with finding a job, and all those years which I stayed unemployed after graduating and so forth. So in Jan, I remember when I came back to work, the HR communicated that there was going to be a restructuring of the group. So the group owns one of the companies that I used to work for. And funny enough, that happened so quickly that in under 4 weeks, they already decided on what they were going to do to actually save the company. They announced that there were going to be up to 40% salary cuts, which is so sad. And also the last one in, the first one out. So I happened to be amongst those people who actually came in last and ended up being the first people to lose a job. Because as you know, that I was under a contract, so it was supposed to kind of be renewed, because hello, your girl is a hard worker and I proved myself, and obviously my supervisor can actually vouch for me on this one. So when I came through on the 22nd, which was a Monday, in Feb, I was presented with a termination letter. Also being informed that my road, or my journey with the company, was ending the month end of Feb. So yeah, guys, so that's what happened. And I realized that this has been going on ever since the pandemic happened and the lockdown. So I I can't just stop wondering. I cannot stop wondering and feeling for the people who have responsibilities, who have to pay off their cars, who have to pay off their home loans, who have children that they need to take care of, school, feed them, clothe them. I feel for them, because we know in this country we have a lot of breadwinners, and once that breadwinner loses his job or gets a salary cut, that we know that a lot of lives are gonna be drastically um, um, changed or affected. I just hope that you're doing good wherever you are. I just want to let you know that you're not alone, and I hope that you don't fall into depression. What I hope for you to do is just to keep yourself busy, find opportunities, and hustle. And I bet that everyone has a gift that they can offer to the world. It might be in a form of a service or a product, and you can use that to an advantage and make a living out of it. Because right now I have so little trust in our system, really. Because 2020, one thing that it taught me personally is that employment is a myth, and there's no such a thing as a permanent job. Because we know a lot of people who worked for companies for years and who are permanent actually ended up losing their jobs. So the only way to turn this around, guys, is just to stay positive, like fight, do what you have to do, and also do you. Sometimes that thing that you are good at and people know you're good at it, that thing might end up making you a hell lot of money, or you know so guys, yeah, that's where we at right now in life, and I can't stop feeling sad, but then I guess it's a season and this too shall pass. So let's just not dwell on the bad. Let's like go into our happy, positive space now. Like enough about South Africa and the economy and young people and black people being jobless and all that. Let's just or to now here, Ginny. So my plans for the future from now on is that I'm gonna start focusing mainly on my clothing brand. Probably, as you've seen on my Instagram and Facebook, that I have a clothing brand which I saw it design clothes and all that all by myself, and it's been crazy, but a beautiful journey, if I may say. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing and that's what I've been busy with. So I thought maybe I should just take this chance and focus on something that I enjoy doing and give it my best shot and see where it goes, because it's one thing also that I've realized that a lot of people are actually taking me serious. Like there's a lot of things that I've been trying to do. There's a lot of businesses that I've been trying to do, and they haven't been doing that great. And this one has been the first and the one that looks like it could be the thing that I need in my life. A thing that could like be my answer to financial freedom. So yeah, and even now I'm wearing my sleepwear. This is the Greener Forest collection, and it's by me. You can just check out the page of my company. It's Cultured Africa, and you can find me on Instagram and Facebook and just see what I do and or see my vision and see what I'm all about. So you can just get feels and ideas, or maybe you want to start your own business and like you just see why I started from and how and where it's going. Maybe that might inspire you. So guys, this will be it. I think I said everything that I needed to say to you. Um, yeah, so I think maybe I might just make a separate video on my business venture and how I started it and the finances behind it and how I do it and blah blah blah. So I think I should have maybe a series on that. So we'll see how that goes. So guys, thank you very much for listening and keep well. You are not alone. please find someone to talk to if you're starting to feeling like you are falling into depression. Like, we don't want you there. So yeah, guys, thank you for listening and goodbye. See you next time. I don't like Spiri, so you also know about this? Of course. They're gonna miss me!
Right, yeah, better MKK. Ngara go shop right now. Ulwet zankaya mo. Ulwet mo. Waza fitile kwa neri baraking. Ya close. King. Yini lebe sibila ku. True words ne. It's the direction
last day workers life. It's not the last day actually.
Yes.
It's
Just last moments. I'll be back. Yes. Thank you.
And I'm not the best soup, by the way.
At all.
Who's the best soup?
Our speech sarang.
For the soap thing, I pay the mango guy. Maybe I pay the
Speech.
Go to my end. That's Papa Dukels are obvious. We are going to see again.
Designer.
Yes.
What about design?
Yes.
Plus
KK.
Stop pointing your knife.
Hey, KK.
What's wrong with guys? Papa kilo tafula. Hello.
Regular crunch.
Crash. What the phone?
I see crash. There you wanna guys. I wanna 100% for her. Little Simba.
Under the circumstances of Qatar.
This has been the best office. I don't know after how long since we got from back. I learned a lot from you guys. And I want to be taking a lot away. And I'm still gonna be a hard worker. And obviously, or whatever I wanna do. So
no, you're coming back.
I get busy. Tata, or I get one Yeah, I get one gas drive because they're actually busy. I understand.
And then you obviously you'll miss me like the Ganataviano.
That needed to be captured.
She can miss the same gender, man.
That needed to be captured.
She can miss the same gender, man. Possible. Tata miserina. I wanna must.
Look at the cake.
Hey, look at the cake. I was looking at a rejected
guys.
And what be all of it? Harmon, babe, good luck, man. All the best going forth
and coming back to workers.
Yes.
Now, 40% are not all short.
Yeah, you know that's good need.
Okay.
That's